When the body is tired, the soul thrives. Now, I want you to imagine this. There are two scenarios. In one scenario, you slept 8 hours, you went to the gym, you went back home, ate a carb meal, took some creatine, then just rested for the rest of the day, maybe stretched, and you went to sleep on your bedtime and get another 8 hours of sleep. When you lay your head on that pillow, you know that technically you've done everything right, right? Like you've ate carbs, etc. And it doesn't matter that you didn't work on your business today. Your body is okay. Your body is semi-tired, not really. Even in the gym, you didn't push yourself that hard. Because hey, going to failure every set is not really good for your hypertrophy. You should go only 1 in 5 sets to failure, or some bullshit that these bodybuilders tell you. Then the second day, imagine this plan B scenario. You slept 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. You're exhausted. Like you just wake up and you feel like death. You want to go back to sleep, but hey, it's 4 a.m. The alarm clock is buzzing, or is like how do you call it? It's ringing, I guess, and you just gotta get up. It's your responsibility. So you go into that cold shower. You just don't want to do it. You make yourself a coffee. You work on your business up until like 7, 8 a.m. when the sun comes up. You go to the gym and you just fucking push yourself. You went to the gym. You went every single set. You tried to go to failure. You were tired, but you had a lot of caffeine in you. You had some really loud ass music playing. And then you went back home and you ate a steak. Maybe you just drank some eggs. You let that, digest for about an hour, something easy. And then you went on a run. You went 5 to 10 kilometers, and it's afternoon now. So you went back home, you stretched, and even though you trained chest, right? You did some bench press, you did some cable pulls, or however you call them, cable flies. You still do 100 push-ups or some shit, or like you tire yourself even out more. You eat zero carbs. You don't take creatine or any of these dirty supplements, and you went back to sleep. You utilized the absolute maximum. Now, in these two scenarios, first of all, in the plan B scenario, you're going to be more productive in terms of business work because you don't eat any carbs whatsoever. That's the first thing. But second of all, the main thing that I want you to take out of this is that even if the option A is the most, like, how should I say, optimal, it's the most optimal from gains, from muscle growth, etc. It's the least tiresome one. It's like going to the gym 4 times a week instead of 7 times a week. It's like you just go to the gym 4 times a week. You just go to the gym and come back home, and that's it. You don't do anything else that you don't feel like because you felt like going to the gym. So you rely on motivation all the time. And in option B, you just really don't fucking feel like going on a run after the gym, after you're fucking exhausted, but you do it anyways. And then you do those push-ups even after. And you do all of this exhausting stuff, the stretching, bro, and everything else that you really don't feel like doing, but you do it anyways. You rest your head on that pillow that night when you know you've pushed yourself, even based off of 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and you've done so much. Where, in which of these, in plan A or plan B, in which one of these options do you think you're gonna be more proud of yourself and you're gonna feel better about yourself? In which one of these options do you feel like you're gonna feel better about yourself? Because the reality is, you're gonna feel so much better about yourself in the option B. Because although it's not optimal for gains, right? That doesn't matter because it's optimal for your mind and for your soul. Because when the body is tired, the soul thrives. You fulfilled your soul today. You've trained your soul. You've trained your mind and your self esteem so much more. because there are so many jacked guys that did the option A for years and they look amazing. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. They have good, amazing physiques. They are still afraid of talking to girls. They get a girl home and they don't even know how to fuck her. They are just so awkward. They have erectile dysfunction, not because of low testosterone or anything. They optimized for all of that, but just because they're fucking nervous, right? And they're afraid and they have this social anxiety and shit. The option B guy, maybe he's trained the same amount of time as that guy, but he doesn't look as good. He's not as big as that guy because he's full of carbs. He takes creatine, takes fucking protein powder bullshit, all of this stuff. Cancerous bullshit, sugary bullshit. This guy is gonna be so much more confident. Why? Because what builds your confidence is not the superficial stuff from the outside, like how your body looks. That obviously has a big role. But to be honest, if you have a muscular aesthetic physique, from there it doesn't matter if you how what your body fat percentage. A girl is not going to be able to tell if it's 12% or 14%. What's going to make the biggest difference and the biggest ROI, return on investment, is you. Is how much trust do you have in yourself that you are going to keep your own promises, and you know that you are the type of man that's going to get anything done. Because quite frankly, a man is not really based on his looks, rated on his looks. He's rated on how competent he is and what problems he's able to solve. And if you know that you're just that type of guy that can solve any problems whatsoever, that's exactly when you're gonna conduct yourself subconsciously in a way that will attract that dream girl of yours. Now, this won't work every single time, of course not. You're gonna be way more confident with plan B than plan A. And so many people will disagree with me on this. And that's okay. I hope that you, as an intellectual, can at least try to see the logic in this. Who is gonna be more confident? The David Goggins type of guy who just pushes himself to the limits and is not too sciencey bullshit obsessed with the aesthetic perfect physique, who's just based on pushing himself physically and mentally, and then by extension he has a very good physique because he doesn't eat fucking protein bars full of sugar, he doesn't eat fucking bullshit, he eats eggs and meat, and that is it. Or the option A guy, who still looks good, right? He's carved up, he's pretty big. He's maintaining a lean physique because he's in a calorie deficit, and his macros are on point and everything. But he trains 4 times a week, and when he trains, he doesn't even train that hard. He still keeps something in reserve. The option A guy just doesn't push his mind to its limits, and his body either, because your body, quite frankly, is capable of so much more than you can imagine. The option B guy is gonna be 10 times more confident. So I hope that you can understand this. I hope that you can make this I hope that I explain it in a way that makes sense in your mind. And with this in mind, I'll catch you on the next one.